competition floor for
Luka Đukić,
Pro
Temerin,
3.
Serbia. James Sprague, Liberty Lake, United States of America.
Jason Hopper, Greenville, United States.
Justin Medeiros, Boise, United States.
Jay Crouch, Melbourne, Australia.
Jeffrey Adler, Montreal, Canada.
Austin Hatfield, West Virginia, United States.
Dallin Pepper, Florida, United States.
Chandler Smith, San Diego, United States of America.
Chris Hybara, Kansas City, United States.
Athletes hitting the floor. Chandler Smith, what a day yesterday.
Oof.
But the battle currently, Jay Crouch, Jeffrey Adler, Justin Medeiros, your top three. We're used to seeing Justin and Jeffrey at the top of leaderboards. Not so much Jay, but Jay is on a mission. I love seeing what he's doing. It is Pro 3, presented by Velitas.
6 rounds for time. A little gymnastics complex, 8 pull-ups, 6 chest-to-bar pull-ups, 4 bar muscle-ups. Coupled with some front squats, rounds 1 through 4, they'll do 8 front squats. Then in round 5, it drops down to 6. Round 6, it drops down to 4, but the weights will be increasing on those rounds.
Little gymnastics complex.
Yeah.
Medeiros, just consistent again. We've seen consistency in him in the past. Jay Crouch, the Prince of the Pacific.
How does he respond to being the lead dog here? I love to see it, right?
He loves to get after Jay Crouch, and he would just go to his full capacity. Had a chat to him yesterday afternoon, and he is ready to rumble. Our third and final heats of the Pro Men's Division for Pro 3, Day 2 of the World Fitness Project, live here from Indianapolis at the Grand Park Sports Campus. It's great to have your company wherever you're joining us right around the globe. Jeremy Austin, Tommy Marquez, Gabby Magawa with you. And Gabby, is it a difficult thing to keep your emotion in check when you know you've got to come out fast and you've got to come out hot?
It's very hard to manage. It's so hard to take the risk, even though that's your plan. But it's just so scary when you're out there because you are aware how much how much is on the line and how much you can actually lose. And the leaderboard, you might end up at the end of the day after taking the risk on the wrong side on the leaderboard.
Oh, we don't now want that now, do we? And Jay Crouch breaking again, another one. Same as Nick Matthew, breaking those chest to bars mid-sets. Adler 1 rep ahead of Jay Crouch. But it is very tight. Austin Hatfield now in the lead.
This is a great one for Austin as well.
Hatfield, Adler, Crouch. Hatfield sitting in 4th position. A 7th and a 2nd yesterday, and finds himself only 4 points back from Justin Medeiros. Every point going to be crucial. And Jay pretty specific and particular about barbell placement, giving himself maybe an extra couple of seconds to recover. Chandler Smith, the crisscross arms. A standard that Will Morad said is acceptable and something that's probably going to lessen that fatigue level on your grip strength.
For sure, and you know, Chandler is definitely someone that may not have the best rack position historically. So it's going to take full advantage of that opportunity to utilize a different technique here.
Now, I've got a question. You've got Colton Mertens at 7:05. Your next best placed is Noah Olsen at 8:09. Do you just leave Colton Mertens' time and go, okay, you can have the win? I'm going to just push hard enough, but not redline it to finish higher than Noah Olsen's 8:09. So you've still got that minute buffer.
I think in this heat, the guys are just battling against themselves. They know that Colton is quite far away. He's in the middle of the pack, so his win's not going to affect their score that much on the leaderboard.
With Colton's time at 7:05, the average pace about a minute 10, just over a minute 10 per round. But with that being the pace, you also have to factor in the longer transitions on the later two rounds and changing your weight. So for this fourth round here, you want to see them maybe in like the 4:10, 4:15 range, knowing that you're going to lose some time off of that pace, even though you're ahead in these later two rounds.
Although going sub 7 would look so much nicer. 6:59, like, it would look so much better.
All right, someone, let's put a 6 in that number. Your scoreboard to the far right of screen will represent how many reps remaining for our athletes. Hatfield and Adler, rep for rep. Crouch coming forward now just ahead of James Sprague, Justin Medeiros. Someone who's been missing from that top 5 in our 3 workouts so far, Dallin Pepper, with some work to do this weekend still. I'm sure we're going to see that when we get to 4B a little bit later on this afternoon.
No doubt. Something tells me that the old King of the Echo bike title might be on the line.
Hatfield up first. He's in lane number 7 to the left of screen. Adler to the right in the black tank top, and Crouch, your current leader.
Oh, Jay is in such a stressful position right now because he knows that the guys next to him, they are chasing him and they are very close on the leaderboard. So to be able to stay in the lead, he needs to beat them, and this is not happening right now. So to manage that situation and not let that affect your mental performance here is really important.
Hatfield, the strut down to the second last barbell. Adler in the background. He is coming quick. We know how well Jeffrey Adler can squat. Hatfield. Ooh. And we saw that with Yellow Hosta in the previous heat, just on a little bit too soon.
And I mean, look how quick he reloaded on that. You have to think that maybe he just kind of shorted the second pull phase, because he didn't even let his hands come off the barbell. He just followed it down and was able to rip it.
Sprague making a move into that third position ahead of Jay Crouch as Hatfield rolls on the final segments, the final 4 front squats. Adler into position as Crouch comes to the barbell. Austin Hatfield still in the lead.
And this time here, during the changing the weight, is such a tempting time to take extra rest. And I know it hurts a lot, but you're gonna keep going, keep moving, and finish that.
Hatfield making his way back for the final complex. Adler, now Sprague in third. The battle for fourth continues with Crouch and Medeiros. Hopper, 1 rep to go before he will change his weight plates. Dallin Pepper strolling down to attack his second last barbell. And a man on a mission. Ooh, those side eyes to the barbell. Oof. Hatfield's onto the final 4 bar muscle ups.
See him checking left and right to see if anybody was close by, because at this point, Colton Mertens' time has passed, but there's a minute buffer, like you mentioned, for Noah Olsen. So as long as he stays ahead of the rest of the pack here, he's got time to secure second
On 95 points is going to do wonders for Austin Hatfield, currently sitting in 4th position on 172. Remember, only 4 points out of 3rd place behind Justin Medeiros. Sorry, 96 points. Hatfield, better preparation in getting to that bar and pulling from the floor. Great rack position, Austin Hatfield. 7:49, our second fastest time in the pro division. Adler is going to do the same, sub 8 minutes. Sorry, Gabby, we didn't get a sub 7 for you.
I'm very disappointed.
It'll be up to the girls to do that. Sprague is done. That'll jump him up from 7th position. Medeiros getting ahead of Crouch. Noah Olsen's 8:09 will cement the top 4 spots. Jay Crouch. A good start, trying to stay level with Jeffrey Adler. Bit of damage control for Jay Crouch. Jason Hopper. His chance to finish ahead of our final 4 athletes: Dallin Pepper, Chris O'Bara, Chandler Smith, and Luka Jukic. Hopper is in. Still 3 minutes left. Pepper, such a great progression from those teenage years where he absolutely dominated.
He's the most successful teenage athlete of all time when he made the leap, winning 3 titles.
Chris Ibarra. And Chris is happy already. He's got $100 in his back pocket.
Taken right out of Olivia Kersetter's hands.
4 seconds is 4 seconds. Chandler Smith. He said yesterday in his interview, he's just here to take pictures, have some fun. No squat clean for Chandler Smith. Gets into position, but the squat is easy. Just over 10 minutes for Chandler Smith. And Luka Jukic, our final athlete on the floor.
The situation of worst lift, best lift for Luka today. Front squat, arguably one of his worst lifts, but a little solace in knowing that we're coming back this afternoon with shoulder to overhead, which is his best lift. So an opportunity to rebound for an athlete like Luka, who is in the top 10 coming into today.
And failing his first attempt at the squat clean. Oh, that one looked way better. Elbows nice and high. Oh, the last rep. He's going to take a break. Still got 1 minute. Judge signifying 1 final rep for Luka Jukic. Crowd on their feet, getting behind. The final athletes, the final heats. There is still time. There is 30 seconds to get this finished. Everyone in the stand behind all the athletes and in front of Luka Jukic on their feet. Urging him for this final rep to bring it home. I like how he's taking all of the time to get this done. Oh, yes, sir. Come on. Paced perfectly to 12 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, at that point too, right? Just got to get under the cap.
But Austin Hatfield, not the fastest time in the men's pro field, but that'll punch him into the top 3.
And early on, we saw a handful of men jump out to the front. Justin Medeiros, Austin Hatfield, Jeffrey Adler, and Hatfield going toe-to-toe for the majority of this, but Austin Hatfield pulling away at the final 2 rounds, able to secure the second best time, but a heat win for this men's top pro heat.